Bing Maloney, back 9 golf vlog. It is one of these traditional dogleg left holes they love on munis because golfers who play munis typically can't hit that shot. You could take an aggressive line that goes by the executive hole 9-hole course, which is on your left, or you can be like me and hit a 3-wood out safely and leave yourself a 9-iron and then just pull it like I was doing everything that day. It's a really good feeling. There's hazards to the left, which runs along the side of the executive course, and a bunker to the front. On this day, I hit a chip. It wasn't really that good and came up a little short, and I made bogey. This is a really cool par 5. It's built for my fade / slice with my driver, so you can get super aggressive and just go to really try to go for it. I waited about 10 to 15 minutes, and not that it would have made a difference because I was hitting a 3-iron in there and wasn't going to hit a great shot anyway, but it doesn't help when you're hitting that type of club. Even though I missed the club, I had about like 60 yards in, 60-degree wedge in my hand. There was some tree issues, and that's kind of a feature. And speaking of tree issues, hole 12 is probably the signature hole in this course because you have to pick a line off the tee which will merit your score. I hit the tree, had about like 260, 270 to the hole, and smoked this 3-wood. It really went far. Great feeling when you hit a 3-wood that well. This is just a long hole. This is just meant to beat up the average golfer and provide a really hard test. It's like a US Open style par 4 that's really a par 5. And then I just kind of got cute with this and left myself with a bogey. They put that pin in a very dastardly position in the back, so be aware that there's a lot of undulation in the back. This par 3 was a neat hole, just a wedge. I pulled it like I was doing everything. Couldn't find the center of the face on this day. Just not a very good ball striking, but was doing my best to enjoy my round. Even when things aren't going my way, attitude is so vital in golf. Put it close with a chip, but I still missed that. Another par 5, I believe, right here. Just fairly straight, narrow, and the positive thing that I like about Bing Maloney in the summer is it allows for a lot of roll. And as a low ball hitter with my driver, I can get some really long yardages. I think I might try to tip this out one day just because of it. And once again, I just sat there waiting for a long time. Wasn't committed to the shot and just shanked it left, even though shank's supposed to be right. Just didn't commit to the swing. And then kind of similar to my last par 5, tree trouble, so I had to shape a wedge around a tree. Didn't want to get too cute with it because with that good drive, I didn't want to ruin my score, and just made a par. This is a standard hole. Bing Maloney is kind of what you see is what you get, but sometimes that's nice to play a golf course like that. I can see why a lot of seniors like Bing Maloney because you can take a cart. There's a lot of yards you have to kind of go throughout so you can hit a lot of shots. But it's really well taken care of, like all the Sacramento munis. And there's just something appealing about playing a course like that. That was another chip where it was just kind of like the frustration of waiting was weighing upon me. Another bogey, just didn't hit a good chip. Uphill par 3, a pretty strong par 3. I really enjoyed this one. Another bad shot. The weather was picking up at this point. It was nearly 100 degrees. And that one I flew over the green, chipped, and got another bogey. I was doing a good job at salvaging bogey, but I wasn't really there. I hit a great 3-wood into this hole, and these last 2 holes, I'd say mentally I came back to actually caring. This was one of my better strikes of the day. I made an effort to get that, and kind of a Jack Fleming design, even though I don't think this is a Fleming architecture course. That was 2 bunkers in the front that protected a green. The last hole, the 18th, is just a straightaway. What you see is what you get. Stay left and you're in better shape. Right has a hazard. Just took a wedge a little out to the right. One thing I should note before this video is over, they have a bunch of different tee boxes, and that allows a bunch of different people to be able to play here, which is pretty cool unless the rounds get slow. I was left with this really weird tree chip shot, and then I hit a really good chip with my gap wedge where I put it almost in the cup. It was like right up there. And that's my round at Bing. Hope you liked it.
Thank you for watching this vlog. I appreciate anyone who contributes or subscribes or even likes a video. This is a passion project, and I'm just trying to do the best I can.